Hi everyone, delonewolf here and welcome back for some Path of Exile. In today's video I want to show you guys my latest character in the Betrayal League. It's nothing too special, it's in fact super cookie cutter because I am using the Arc Totem build, or I'm trying to make an Arc Totem build. It's a little bit of my own design. If you guys are a little bit curious about my skills at the moment, this is basically what I've done. Went for totems here, tried to grab some life underway, and then now up here I went for lots of lightning damage. I think next up we've got some nice life nodes here and then lots of life here. At the moment I'm in Act 6 and I feel like I'm doing plenty of damage. It's my survivability again. That is a little bit of a problem. I do get killed from time to time by some surprise attacks. But overall, it's been going really well. It's a super strong build, of course. Totems allow you lots of freedom to try and avoid the damage. And the reason I'm mostly making this video is to show you guys this here, Soul Mantle. This did not drop. I actually made a trade for this. I also made a second trade later on because I want to go for basically max totems. Not sure if it's a good idea, but I also bought here a Tukahama's shield that I can use at level 61 for an extra totem yet again. I'll need to fix my cold resistance, which I have this shield for at the moment. Yeah, trading in Path of Exile, it's super important. It's obviously a major part of the game, but I personally absolutely hate having to go outside of the client to do trading. Still, I just went ahead. I wanted to give it a go to try and get that extra totem from a Soul Mantle, which is, by the way, is even better than just an extra totem because it adds spell totem support to your skills. So I think that it's super strong. If I could get a 6 link of this, I could basically really make it incredibly strong. Yeah, had to go to a website, but it's actually really easy. Just open it up, look for the items that you want. If it's a price you agree with, you can copy a whisper, get in game, just paste a whisper here, and there you go. You're talking to that person, and if they're online, they can accept you, invite you, and you can do the trade. So it went a lot easier than a lot more easily than I thought. And all right, it's gonna be a part of my game experience from now on, of course, to do some extra trading as well. I'm basically really getting into more aspects of Path of Exile here with Betrayal, and I feel like I'm getting ready for a next league to really dive in and try to make something happen with the character. So let's go to the mud flats, not the mud flaps, and see if we can make this happen a little bit. Give the build a go. I'm running with curses, of course. I've got temporal chains and enfeeble on blasphemy, so anything that comes too close gets hit by those curses. And then we've got the stone elemental for the regen. And now, of course, we have 4 totems here. And if there's a trickier opponent, I can just put conductivity on those, and that is that. So which way to go now? There we go, some sort of fissure. I've seen it before, I just don't really know what it is exactly. So there we go, let's add conductivity. If he does lots of damage, we can get rid of him that way. And now we have to follow the fissure over here. But 4 totems with Arc, that is really cool. And my brother's up on Steam. Give me just a little bit of a second to try and get out of this. Alright, so we're good. Look at that, the trophies here already. Yep, so I am recording, so you'll have to leave me alone for just a little bit. But look at that, that extra totem is pretty massive here, just for an easy life. And any of this socketed. Next step that I still definitely need to take a look at is the loot filter. Because, as you can tell, I just show everything at this point, and that's not going too great. And then there's also something else that I read about. It's the trade receipt. So you could trade certain items or certain sets of items and get better returns from the vendors. That's definitely stuff that I still need to take a look at as well. Here we've got a boss. Look at that. Enfeeble, temporal chains on that. No problem. I think I can only do 2 curses. I think that both of those do go, but I'm okay with just having the 3rd curse in the right situation, I just use conductivity, and then otherwise if they get close and too close to me, then we'll just use our aura curses here. So I'm liking this, definitely having lots of fun, and this is my movement spell, which with faster casting and lower duration works pretty well as well. So let's move up and let's see if we can find the next goal. Look at Arc Totem. Look at that. Even better. Feels even better than the brand, than the Storm brand in my opinion. The main reason is it doesn't miss. It always hits and goes from target to target. So it's not AoE based. It's just chains from enemy to enemy, and yeah, it just wrecks everything like that. And I feel pretty good about these defensive auras. It does cut down on my available mana, and so if I do get hit, I can get into some mana troubles. But for now, look at that, all of those guys cursed. I'm assuming that I can do 2 curses. That's actually maybe something. I'm going to assume that I can do 2 curses. Let me know in the comments if that is not the case, because then I can of course get a lot more mana. Let's go like that. Let's make him a bit more vulnerable to my damage. And then let's just try to stay out of trouble. Mostly, still 4 of them up, so that's okay. Some more conductivity. I'm just gonna sprint away from him a little bit. I'm gonna put these down here so he can take damage. And blah, there we go. Super, super easy. Thanks to 4 totems and soon to be 5 when I reach level 61 normally. That's nice. Alright, let's talk to Sin, and that opens this up, so we'll take it. Also definitely an aspect of the game that I need to explore quite a little bit more. Don't think that there's anything too interesting here, but that should mean, oops, let's see if I can get out of this, that I'll be able to advance, right? And I think that exit is going to be this way. Let's see if we can get rid of them. So maybe talking a little bit more about my defense. I'm not sure if this... Whoops, what the hell do you guys want? Let's get rid of them. So I am trying to make the cost when damage and molten shell thing working. I think it works from time to time, but perhaps the problem is that it needs mana to actually trigger, and I'm not sure if I should increase the molten shell level, but I think I need to keep the cost when damage taken to level 1 so that it triggers more often. That's definitely an aspect that I still need to learn as well. And something else that I was thinking about, yeah, but I'm just not sure. All right, let's just continue here and see what else we find. We find a waypoint. Does that mean that I get a reward from someone? No, but Lily Roth is here, so she, if I'm not mistaken, can now sell me any gems, pretty much. That's cool. And yep, there we go.
You've killed. Stay sharp out
skill point, I'll take it. And I think for now this is not too far away, and then I can also take a jewel whenever I want to. So I think we'll just work on the big life wheel over there, apply, and get back to it. So yeah, we can take this of course. Trading, man, that's definitely opening up a lot more potential for the game in my opinion, because I got this soul mantle for really cheap. The plan is, I think, to get a second one so that I can try to go for a 6th link at some point. But for now I wanted to take a look at... That's okay, Zealot gloves, don't think I need those. And here we go, that should be good. 4 packs, let's open this up, teleport away, and everything is gone before the trap even... ooh, that's 6 of them, I'll take that. That's also 6 of them, I'll take that. Damn, Sacred Life Flask as well. That's not bad, but yeah, look at the damage and look at my ability, of course, to avoid problems. Right, I can just put down these totems, and then I can run away in the opposite direction. They'll just clear the way for me, and not a single problem. Very, very cool. Very strong in my opinion. So right now we are just going to... Yeah, and then sometimes you take hits but I do feel like the curses are helping in regards to that. Then we get the regen from my golem. And of course, oh yeah, that's something that that's actually what I wanted to show you guys as well. What I am pretty careful of at the moment is that, what the hell, I thought I had good resistances, but for some reason it's all gone. Ah, there we go, that's a little bit better. Something is wreaking havoc with me. Do I have like some debuffs? Oh, you are cursed. I'm also cursed with Assassin Mark, and there we go. So now look at that, 75, 80%. It's just lightning resistance. That is a little bit of a problem, but I think I might be able to like enchant the right items at some point. That will help. So yeah, working on the defenses. It's not easy. I'm definitely always tempted to get more damage. But that helps as well, of course, with clearing stuff more quickly like that. The more damage you do, the less danger there is for you. Or the less you have to dodge danger. But yeah, the one-shots are still a problem. So let's just keep going here for now. Keep one eye on all my debuffs, because that's actually a decent amount of them. But look at these totems go. Just wrecking everything and everything that I meet, and that is lightning. So I think that we just want to stay away from this guy. There you can now see Molten Shell did trigger from his damage, but basically we need the exact right setup, I think, to make that more efficient. So up we go. You're gone. These are normals, that shouldn't be a problem. And now I do have lots of debuffs. But yeah, you avoid lots of these problems just by staying away. And, ooh, that could be interesting. Is it a fort or is it a caravan? It is a fort, so this is going to be challenging. But I think that with my 4 totems now, we can do this. Then conductivity on the gates. As stuff gets summoned, I think gate is open. So I'm rushing in here. Getting the hell out of the big damage. And that's my biggest problem at the moment, right? Take a couple of big hits, because 30% of my damage taken goes from my mana. And then I can't place more totems, so I do need that mana pot. But for the rest, yeah, look at that, how quickly that fort has been taken down. Very cool. Let's execute him. Jorgen.
I've seen your strength. Take from me what
I'm actually going to interrogate him. I don't want him removed. Let's take that. Any rings? I need rings to try out the receipt things. But I'm not seeing any rare rings here. So off we go. We'll take the Scroll of Wisdom. And that goes down. Let's keep moving. There we go. Even that rare right there can't do anything against my totem power. Alright, let's see what we get up here. And the lower prison. Okay. And I can already see one of these waypoints, so we'll go for that. Let's take a look here. I think you get decent rewards for these 6-links. Yeah, exactly. Look at that. 7 Jeweler's Orbs. That's very nice if I want to try to turn something in a 6-link. And that Sacred Flask is 1200. Immune to curses. That's pretty good. I don't really use the Jade Flask that much. I'm going to keep it. But for now, I'll go 3 life flasks and put this one back in my probably useful stuff. That one is not useful anymore. Okay. Cool. Lots of those items do have strong resistances. Anyone that I need to talk to here? No, just kill Chevron. So we'll go in here. And let's go. Let's see if we can find that. Everything is up and running. Yep. Lots of curses. Goodbye. I'll take these level ups. Take him out. Good. Damage is now at sometimes 2000 DPS per totem. That's not bad. Just get rid of everything like that. And now I do need to find my way here.
Did you think that I would crumble in that
Oh,
prison?
we get an ambush. Toss in some conductivity. 4 totems.
Lock me up again.
And yeah, just wait it out. That's basically the tactic here.
I do not.
Let's
Wise
see.
choice indeed.
Nothing too important. Oops, Sacred Life Flask. I'll take that to take a look at it. Take the amulets. And man, I'm getting so many curses. Definitely take that for the resources. Make him weaker. Oh, and we get another one of those fisher things. I like that. Potentially that's lots of XP and lots of loot. So we'll do this. Then we'll walk over it. And he wants me to go towards more mobs. So we'll have to be a little bit careful. Take the orb. What's also handy is that you can then just grab loot while your totems are doing their thing up there. Anything good here? Well, there's a ring. I'll take the ring. Like that. Yeah, I need a loot filter. That's basically what's pretty obvious. But conductivity, 4 totems. Stuff just dies. Chromatic orb. Take that. Let's see what drops. Take these, of course. Sacred Mana Flask. Let's see. Still no rings. That's annoying. But let's keep going. Walk back a little bit. Zap. Yeah, very good. I definitely prefer Arc Totem as well to Magma Orb. Just because of the instant and always hitting that this spell does, whereas Magma Orb is more of a, an AoE one that can sometimes actually miss because of how it works. We get a door here. I think 1 is enough. A couple there should be enough. Moving on. Definitely don't want that one to stay alive. So we'll curse them. There we go. Nice. We were going for this one, so let's do that. More stairs. All right. Let's take a look. That's a decently good clump of enemies. Just look at that. The range is nice. Ooh, another one of those.
Need a hand, sweetie. Already got one.
Woo. Just run away. That's the tactic. Just try to run away.
If it's blood you want,
I'm not betraying. Like this. Yeah, basically a loot filter. And unless I see rings, there's little reason for me to grab even more
Don't
stuff. Bargain, that's always okay.
It's time to play it spying.
Take a blade.
Who wins?
Unveil is the ring. Here I just tend to work on that which is lowest. Who knows, it might come in handy later. And all of these, take a quick look. Yeah, we're definitely not going to replace the soul mantle with anything, and we're also not going to replace either this shield with the cold resistance or the shield that I'm planning to use. So take the alteration orb and move up. But man, this feels so good. Doing that trade now, having 4 totems, which increases my DPS, my damage by 25, no, even a third. from only having 3 totems. And yeah, feeling really good about this Arc Totem character here so far. This guy survives a bit longer, so we'll just make him more vulnerable. And is that all colors? Looks like it. Let's go. Yep, he's ready when I am, but we get like a little bit more to go. I think we'll try to kill Chevron and end it there. So let's sell all of this. Yep, then we'll go here. Silver coins. Not really sure how these work either. So if anyone can put that in the comments, that would be great as well. And the coral ring. Oh, that is... I don't think it counts for the vendor receipt. So let's move back in here. And let's see if we can find Chevron first. And then I'll go play some Fallout 76 with my brother, I think. So everything dies. Look at that. Totem, blah, blah, blah. Everything goes down. Let's keep going forward. Get a little bit more. And this, I would love to see that happen even more than it does. And that free shield is pretty awesome. More stairs. I think one more after this. Let's just see if we can find it. And then, oh, Chevron. Yeah, alright, we already got a waypoint to it, so that's nice. She's not that easy. It's basically 2 bosses that keep alternating. So we'll see what we can do. Go this way. I think that's right. Can speed things up. Like that. And then here, oh, even more stairs. Oh man, that's a lot of them. Alright, gotta go this way. Conductivity on the rear. Zap. That's right. My totems will cleanse everything. And now we get the waypoint there. Again, love the cursors working like that, slowing everything down. Less damage. I think they have both, right? That should look like... Alright, we'll take another look at it. Is it both of them? Can't teleport over there, but we are super close. So here we go. Final part here. Let's take a look at this boss. Kill Chevron and Brutus, so we'll put up our trap. There we go. Let's definitely curse him at first with my AoE stuff. Ooh, so we got hit by something. Let's teleport. She just walks right into it, so conductivity goes up. Totems are starting to disappear. So let's put them back. And now Brutus will come back. Oh, this actually does feel really good. What I'm mostly afraid of is still the one shot. That could still be the biggest problem. And ooh, yeah, like that. Exactly like that. Then no more mana. And yeah, potentially more problems. But it worked out. And again with the magma shield, that's pretty cool. Fortunately no rings. Let's quickly talk to Sin. And we can now go back to town. So there we go, guys. That's an update for Path of Exile. I definitely love more tips, but I'm glad that I gave trading a go, because now I will be able to have better items for my build than having to gamble and grind for these myself. I'll take the belt, actually. That's something I can still definitely improve. And for now, that's it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, I'll see you next time.